Evening. Oh, look, Gambo's here. Hello, Gambo. You hear me all right? That cup looks familiar. Oh, dear. It's a fantastic cup. Oh, dear, oh, dear. It's about a 30-second delay then. I'll give it 5 minutes. See if anyone else joins. I know there's a couple of people. It's you and somebody else. It's probably Seb. Wasn't much notice, but you know, I'll leave it running anyway. Got a couple of hours. Been doing any hobbying tonight? Just at my final touch-up bit, just in case. Romans are almost base code. Oh, very nice. Very, very nice indeed. Just seeing the last bits of models before. Yeah, just touching up the last bits before they get static grassed, which will be happening in a minute. So any ones that I've had to touch up, she'll go over there. Evening, whoever the second user is. The question is, Liam, are you hobbying now? That is the question. I mean, you might not be able to see it very well, but check it out. Cromwell's been started. Give it a dry brush, and the black's done on the tank track. So that's been started. I don't want to put this away. I can't help it. Getting ready for the unboxing. Unboxing of what? I can't put it away. I just can't. I love it too much. It's like probably one of my favorite pieces. I know it's going to kill your tanks, so it's like my favorite model ever. Boxes of secrets. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, it come, did it? I'm not going to say what it is, but it came, did it? Did it come? Oh, brilliant. Oh, I look forward to seeing that. Oh, wicked. Oh, that's really cool. Yeah, happy days. Right, I better start doing some hobby, I guess. It would be an idea. Might as well. Oh, I wasn't really expecting anyone to be on here tonight because an hour's notice isn't very long. But I've got 2 people, you and somebody else. Right, okay, static grass, and I don't want static grass in my tea. So I need to be very sensible of how I'm going to do this. Just searching my drawers. If you book them, they will come. Hello. Hello, Seb. Mate, made these bad boys today as well. It's just so good. Just turn that light off just for a minute. Just to try and give you an inkling. Do I quickly turn it off just to unfocus everything? It's just great. Absolutely great. Batman special. No, actually, it was from the range. They were $1.99 for 6. But the teddy bear fur was that was charity shop special. That was 10p. A whole bag of it, massive like sealed bag that you get from Hobbycraft for like 12 quid. So that was an absolute bargain. But yeah, no, really, really easy. It took less than 5 minutes to make. Literally 5 minutes. So happy days. But let's get started with this static grass. Anyway, let's get some glue. I'm gonna do the gun first because I've really wanted to do this model for a while now. I'm just gonna put some PVA on it. Next question is how am I going to do this? Am I going to try and tuck it like that? So I'm going to get bits of grit come off as well, I guess, but I do want a lot of this to be static grassed. Yeah. Probably go patches like the 88. But I am quite looking forward to doing this one. I hope you get a gas mask ready for blocking. It's 4mm, but I don't actually know if I've got one handy. No, probably not. You know what I'm like? I'll just breathe it in, or just put something over my face while I'm doing it. I could probably do with a mask. I'll probably nip downstairs quickly to get the breather, to get the mask. That 88 looks awesome. Let's have another peek. Oh, yeah. Okay. So there it is. It's got his crewman sat on the gun as well there. But base-wise, because I couldn't think of anything large, Liam said he had some bases, but I just used an old CD. Perfect, really, because it doesn't really warp. So, yeah, really good for large bases like howitzers and stuff like that. If I thought about it now, I'd probably redo this and stick it on a large base. Maybe, I don't know, it's only a 4-man crew. That would probably be the most I'd go, but that's such a big crew. It needs a large base. Does need a large base, but he was the first experiment when it comes to men with the static grass. Probably won't focus very well, to be honest with you. Nah, it's not gonna. Oh, it doesn't come with a base, Seb. Don't come with one. With the big models like that, Warlord don't tend to supply bases with them. I don't know why that is, but you can buy them separately from them. Here we got our first like. Happy days. All right. You getting any hobby done, Seb, today? Managed to paint black webbing on your boots, on your Germans. Yeah, that's sweet, man. You know, anything's cool. Liam will probably tell you in the chat that he was like a little kid in a sweet shop on Friday night. It was hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. He was like, with the dropper bottles, he was a happy chap. I'm already starting to sweat, but I got the lights set up in here. I'm already starting to blooming sweat. Right. Okay. So that'd be. I need to buy another pot because I'm gonna have a dirty pot and a clean pot all the time. But luckily, at the minute, I've got a syringe that's got clean water in it. But yeah, I do definitely need to get a pot. Right. It's normally the green cable, but as I know what I'm doing with wires, I'm going to use the red cable because I've got the green cable out, but now I can't find it. Very sensible of me. But yeah. Static grass, static grass, static grass. So let's move them out of the way. Let's move all that up there. I'm tempted to transfer my citadels, but I've pretty much replaced them with Vallejo and Army dropper bottles. Next job for me is to follow your guide on using a wet palette. Yes, handy. Thinning your paints down as well, as Liam will probably tell you. How thin I got him to thin his paints. He felt that was abnormal. Right. We have some grass. So we've got some static grass there. Where's the dead grass? That's here somewhere. Yep, there we go. Dead grass as well. So I'm going to mix some of that. So I've got some dead grass and I've got some summer grass as well to mix in. All right. So this is always the messy part, and I'm going to try and drink the rest of my tea before I start this. Because otherwise I'm going to end up with grass in it. Wet palette king. What do you reckon of the paint, Seb? Like on the racks? You like it? It's definitely freed my desk up. Yeah, I know. I need to. You got a really good point about Stalingrad stuff. I need to weather my Germans tanks. Right. Okay. I'm just dreading doing this because this has been a project in the coming. People have been waiting a long time for. Right. Okay. There's some dead grass. Some green. Dead heavy room seals. Fair enough. Do we got to do, didn't it? Right. Okay. Clippy clip clip. Clippy clip clip is on. Okay. Power's on. So here we go. I can see it's attracting. Right. That's the first lot. Okay. Okay. That's the first lot. If you notice, even though I've turned the power off, there's still a lot of static because my hands have all gone static grassed as well. Could you not just replace the balloon? Static. You could. I guess you could, yeah. What a pain it would be. This is like your worst nightmare, isn't it, Liam? Flock everywhere. Oh, no, not flock. It's gone in the glue. It's gone everywhere. What's going on? Never hoover that up. Yeah, you will. It'll be fine. I've done it. Should I buy you one of these for Christmas just for the lols? Just so you got to use it. It's a lot easier on smaller bases. All right. All right. So that corner's getting done really well. I'll tell you what, it's going to look good. It's going to be good for boards because you can use this as a static grass applicator as well. So not just what do you call it? That's the word I'm looking for. Burn. I was pretty tempted to open this up and just take a look, see what the internals are running as. Right, okay. Oh, there goes a load of PVA, but it's all right. It stayed in the pot. All right. Okay. Give that a move now over here. Bulb's going. Glue. Bulb's all right. I just good job. I've had the PVA sitting out for a while, to be fair. Okay, it's got a flock is displeased. He must be displeased, Liam. Must be. All right. Okay. And we're going again. Let's check this out. I'm 99% happy with this at the minute. We are near enough there. Yeah, they're those tea lights, mate. Flickering tea lights. Right. Right. Tiny bit more. Just over here. All right. That's it. All right. That's that one done. Calling that one done. So there's a little bit on the actual model where I've got a bit of glue on there, but what I can do is I'll just go in once it's all dried up yet tomorrow, and yeah, just go in and just pick those little bits off. Won't be too much of a drama, but yeah, that's that base now. Gun ready. Happy days. Contrast. First contrast model for the Americans is fully done. Just needs a varnish. And I've got flock everywhere. There's flock everywhere. You can see how much flock I'm gathering up. Put it back on. I'm reusing it. Not wasting that. Does that run off? Yeah, well, it can run off a 9-volt, or you can get a 12-volt adapter for the mains. I've got some lying about. Just haven't got the cable's not long enough really to go for an extension. I was getting another extension now, but I've got the 9-volt to hand, so I just thought I'd use that. All right. Next model. Make sure to blow the excess static grass off. Cool. Next model. Just push that up like that. Yep. Another guy done. See, the infantry are a lot easier. Don't need as much flock as the other stuff does. So I'm flogging that into the mains and accidentally touching it with a pinky. Yeah, that's why it's got a 12-volt adapter. But yes, I gather the 12-volt could fail, but yeah, I'll probably stick with a 9-volt actually with my heart. Might be a better option. Right. Hello, new user. Who's just joined. Nice to see you. We're doing some flocking. Any questions? Feel free to leave them. Well, not to leave them to ask. Sorry. I shall answer to the best of my abilities. Roman's getting bashed right now. He's loving the Romans. And people thought it would never come. The Americans finally being done. Are they worth getting? If you don't mind mess or have got an area where you can hoover up, they're absolutely spot on, because how I used to base was literally just a case of put some flocker dangled over it and give it a tap and call it job done. But they are very much worth it. Oh, I've seen your YouTube channel. I've just realised it is Boots on the Table with Game of Dom. Cool YouTube channel. Definitely worth going and checking out. I just use sand and ballast and tufts. You know what? Yeah. To be fair, my paras, they're like that. But I got some commission painting done by Alba Studios. Don't know if you've heard of them. And he must have done some flocking, because I noticed the static grass was standing up, and I've always you get a ping like that sometimes. It's 9 volts, so it's just like 9-volt battery. But yeah, always wanted to try it. This one I quite like, because I make tables as well. So I've done some tables, and this does both. So this does a flop box, and it also does a static grass applicator, which is pretty cool, especially for making tables. So I'm gonna have to try that out at some point. But for the money, I think this was 40 quid, including postage. If you're going to do an army and you want them to look, really nice, I think so, yeah. Definitely worth the money. We'll have to do I'm gonna have to invest, I guess. Yeah, definitely. We'll have to do a collaboration or something. We'll have to get chatting or something, and maybe do like a collaboration video with both channels or something at some point. That'd be quite cool. All right, let's crack on with this. Oh, cheers! Thanks very much. We just we really do. We just try and just be ourselves. I know people say on YouTube you don't act yourself, but when we're playing those games, that's literally, well, that's what I'm like. I know Liam's the same. Even the salt, yeah. That's literally what we're like. We work together. It's quite funny. I think it's just the rawness of the honest reaction as well when we do our games, because you're seeing it in real time. You're not seeing any edited, really heavily edited stuff unless there's a lot of swearing, which can't really put on YouTube. And there has been occasions of temper tantrums, as you've probably seen. We don't cut it out. All right, fluff that up. Back on the static grass you go. Or drunk wives. Yes, yeah, it's been some funny moments. I'm still not used to this static shock yet. Let's call that one done. Yeah, we're quite lucky. We film it, film around one of our houses. So I'm quite the terrainiac nutter as well. So I just love the hobby. So I love making terrain as well. I'll tell you what though, if you want a dry brush, there's Liam's dad Andy at that. Loves a dry brush. Old Liam does. He's got a video coming up as well soon. He's going to be doing one. Can't say what. It's a secret project. Have to get some more ready for start. Have to get some more ready for starting again. I'll tell you what. What are you trying to do, Seb? You're trying to give me more work to do, are you? That's what it feels like, bud. Loves the dry brush. Oh, secret project. Mo content. Liam, you don't just love a dry brush, mate. I think it's your best friend. Do love it. Oh. You dry brush that Blackstone stuff, buddy. Another static shock. Oh yeah, I forgot to say, if you wanted to do that collaboration thing, what we could do is if you join the Facebook group, we got the Facebook page. Just send me a personal message on there on an admin, and we can get chatting if you want at some point. That'd be quite cool. Oh, there's static grass everywhere. There's static grass everywhere. I definitely could do with doing this in like one of them booth things. That's definitely a top tip, that is. That's 4 models down. We're in the UK. We're based in Hampshire. Yeah, Pompey, Portsmouth. Well, Liam's from Portsmouth. I'm proudly from Southampton, but I work in Portsmouth. Don't let that put you off. Technically, Liam, you don't actually live in Portsmouth. You live on the outs. You live outside of Portsmouth. Run and hide to Grove. Oh, mate. Right. I'll tell you what, let's get the machine gun squad done. So at least then I can say the whole squad's done. That would just annoy me otherwise. How long have you been going? 40 minutes. 40 minutes and I've done 4 models. What am I doing? I should be bashing through these like no tomorrow. Whereabouts are you based then? What a gap. What a gap. Oh, you're not far at all. Hold a shot. Not far at all. Trying to share it on Facebook, but can't get a link. Have I still got the link from earlier, Seb? I think that's it. Just open it in a new link just to be sure. All right, Seb, see you in a bit, mate. What are you working on at the minute, Dom? Oh, nice. Hungarian one, yeah. It's always nice playing the forces that not a lot of people play. Oh, I know a man who's got a few Russians. A few too many thousand Russians. Liam, you still got that Siberian veteran squad there? Still sat under your desk? Still in the packet? Or have you finally opened it? That Black Sea's any good, is it? I haven't had a chance to try it. Got too many games. It's the problem, isn't it? I have enough bloody troops. Look. That's the thing, isn't it? It's just it's like we got Blood Red Skies. We've only had a couple of games of it. We don't never get a chance to play it really. Too busy with bolt action, and we play for some 40k as well. We've got a club near us, but it's on a Thursday. Thursday evenings is no good. Yeah, mate, definitely. Facing the Hungarians would be great. Mate, I don't do much on my Friday nights. Normally around Liam's. My missus is quite forgiving. To a degree. Liam, where did you share that post anyway? One on your news feed, was it? Did you share it in the Bolt Action group? Not our Bolt Action group, the actual Bolt Action group. I can't remember if you shared it or not. Keep getting a bolt off this 9-bolt bloody thing. No, that was clever, Ken. I started doing the machine gun squad, and now I moved back to plastics. Where's the last member of that machine gun squad? Where are you? Where are you? There he is. Got him. God, God, it's actually... What army special rule did the Hungarians get? Oh, okay. A bit like British paratroopers entering outflanking quite easier. I seriously cannot wait, Liam, I can't stop lifting this model up. I cannot wait to use this to destroy one of your KV tanks. It's going to be the most beautiful thing ever. So satisfying. And the best part is, even if you hit it with a mortar, right? You hit it with a mortar, fine, fair enough. Hit it on a 6, not a problem. I'll just go down. So I'll go down, it's fine. And I'll move it because they're not all going to die. There's like 7-man crew with a gun shield. It's like, oh, it's so good. Oh, they got the LMG and MMG extra dice. Oh, mate. That sounds like an army for me. Pins won't let it move. Filth. Sounds good. Did I not tell you the 88's got a certain rule against Russian artillery pieces like mortars and stuff? It ignores all the pins. So it doesn't take pins, so you just have to deal with it. And if you ask what page that is in the rule book, it's page 796. Oh yeah, I forgot it can take a spotter because it's a howitzer. I would play the Russian national anthem, but I just can't anymore because the first ever video we put up before we even put it up got claimed by the Russian government of because of the anthem. Crazy, isn't it? Well, it can take a spotter. It's a super heavy anti-tank gun. There's just no messing about with that. That is a tank killer. And guess what I'm going to be using next game? I think it's 192 points, Liam. 192 points, veteran. For what it is, though, mate, it's well worth it. You think about it. It's a medium howitzer, so a 3-inch template. 3-inch template. Crazy. Yeah. Yes, yes, yes. It's not like I'm monetizing them, but in the future, you never know. They may get monetized, and I'd rather not give the Russians money for the work that I've done. Yay, the machine gun crew is done. So that's 2 bits done. Okay, let's work on this next squad. Or do I do a machine gun or a mortar? No, I'll do some guys. So that's that done. Move that over there. 10-man squads. 2, 3. Some G. Medic. 4. 6. What is an LMG for a part? Oh god, don't get him started on bloody World of Tanks again. It's a great game, don't get me wrong, but he never gets off it if he starts playing it. He loves it too much. All right. I'll tell you what, I'll do the medic next. I've actually done a medic. You know what? I've just realised something. Can I see them anywhere? It's a British one. I just remembered I've got transfers for the. I'm going transfer crazy at the minute. Don't know why. Yes, I have. Okay, I am going to quickly, while I'm doing. What's that? Hard coat. I probably don't even need to paint this on. I literally just need to touch it like that. That's it. Let that dry for 5 minutes. I am going to stick a transfer on that. I'm going to stick the old, got the US transfers there. I'm going to stick one of those medic ones on his helmet. I've painted the bag one on its own, but actually for the helmet, that would be quite cool to, because he is going to be a medic, so. Just see how fiddly these are. Yeah, transfers are cool when they work. They're good for vehicles. Spot on for vehicles. Right, I'm just going to need a little pool of water somewhere. Not on something electrical. What can I use? That'll do. So let's do that on there. That'll do. Happy days. So that's soaking there for a few minutes. While that's doing that, just move that over there so it can dry without getting any static grass on it. I'll move that with it. So then I can carry on. Leave that there for a minute. And lid. Says back already. Seb, did you share this on the Bolt Action page? It's very early to pick up his kid. Come on, son, hurry up. Dad needs to get home and watch some Bolt action. Classic. It's all the inner child in us, isn't it? Yeah, see you later, Dom. I'll catch you on Facebook. Take care, buddy. How them Romans coming, Liam? You put a cheeky picture up. Bloody 9-volt. Out tonight, is she? Oh, she's working in your. What, you're in there with her? Hello, Em. On headset, you Gambo. Good. Because that's what smart people do. Do. Get the glue on the go. I'll tell you what, though, some of those. I was looking into with the rule book and that for second edition again. Army rule wise, I still haven't chosen my favourite rule. I think balance wise, I think the British have got it the best because they've got like three forward artillery observer. Yeah, he's 100 points and so is the other stuff, but he can be so devastating if it works really well. They've also got the rapid fire rule. That's just epic, literally epic. What a rule that is. What's the point of taking LMGs? I just don't see the point of taking LMGs when you've got British guys. If you had to pick one apart from the motherland, what would you pick? Is probably your favourite, like rules wise, to play? Then, what about you, Seb? What would you pick? You, Liam, or anybody that's out there? What's your favourite? What's your favourite army to play? It's held for review. Show. Germans, Hitler's buzzsaw. That got held for review because of Hitler, I think. I had to check it. Hitler's buzzsaw is great. It is good. But then we've just found out from our good friend Dom that the Hungarians get that rule as well. Hungarians, mate, they get that rule. Oh yeah, the Germans' command rules. Yeah, they are pretty gnarly. You love pulling dice as well, so if the Red Army had that, I'd never win a game. I'll tell you what though, I was seeing a couple of videos. The Chain of Command is another World War II rule set you can use with bolt action miniatures. I've been meaning to have a look into that. Actually, got buy any more minis. It's quite interesting. The thing is, as well, get this flock off. But the thing is, what's quite cool is now we've got these models. Now you've got these models. You don't just have to play bolt action. There's other games out there as well, but bolt action is good fun. Next one. There's flock going everywhere. It's flocking crazy. That's what it is. Flocktastic. More than flocktastic. It's nice to finally be getting these done. got the whole army in front of me. It's just like. Laura was asking me what I want for Christmas this year. Oh dear. That's a very broad thing to say, especially when you've got this hobby. Well, there are about 1 million things I would like. But I'm sure there's 1 million things that she'll turn around and say no to. Oh, I've got a tiny bit of tea left. And there's no flock in it, which is always a good thing. That was a risky sip. You got to do it for the motherland, don't you? Risky sip for the motherland. You would not believe how much actual flock is on me. Well, actually, you probably would. There's a lot. Like literally just scraping it up. Look at my arms, just covered in flock. T-shirt covered in flock. It's literally everywhere. Definitely going to need a Hoover after this. And I'm definitely going to need a shower. Hello, whoever's joined. Nice to see you. Thanks for joining. Well, we've got flock down on the floor. There's just flock everywhere. Anyone else been hobbying today? Or hobbying at the minute? Luckily, I had a loo day to use from work, so that's why I've been hobbying today. License to flock. Oh no, just using normal bases. So I'll explain how it works. So in here, I've got 9-volt battery. I've done a video on YouTube as well, but I've got 9-volt battery in here. That plugs in. You can also plug a mains charger in. You probably noticed I've got the red cable instead of the green, which is not a drama because it's just a cable at the end of the day. They're just color coded because you can use it as a static grass applicator to like use with a sieve. But this left-hand port basically sends electro current in here. I just clip that onto the plastic base, and all it's doing is it's just making a static electricity. It's just trying to find its way to this crocodile clip to make the circuit. So you just literally just put PVA on here and just hold it over, and it just all shoots up, and it works really well. You can get something metal to put behind it, which attracts it a bit better. And also, if you plug it with a 12-volt adapter into the mains, it works a bit better as well. But yeah, there's no special bases. I'm literally just got a crocodile clip it on with glue on there, and away I go. Any other questions with it? I shall put a link to. I don't know. Have you seen? I don't know if you've seen the video on my channel. Give me a second. There's a link to the video I've done, and I shall get you a link to the flop box. It's really good for making tufts as well. That's the one I got. So it comes with like, do you know when you buy tufts in the shop? It comes with that peely off, I can't forget the word. The paper basically. It comes with some of that, but you could reuse like stuff you bought from the shop. All you got to do is literally put some PVA glue on. I'll tell you what. I'll make some tufts now quickly. I'll show you. I'll show you. It literally takes 2 minutes. Just find some tufts. Here's one I made earlier. Can you see what it is yet? So that's the paper I'm on about. I've literally just taken it off of some of Luke APS's stuff. I've got some of his. But literally all you do, I've got some PVA here in a dropper bottle handily actually. So you literally just get it. Make your little splodges. PVA. Depending on what size tufts you want. So we just do 6 for now, yeah. And get me static grass. Probably a bit too much, but not enough, sorry. Just get some static grass. So this is the first time I'm doing this. I've just seen it online how to do it. And then literally all you do is you hold it over like that. Go along. Do. And pretty much probably better off to let the PVA dry, but it pretty much works like that. So then you got static, then you got little tufts there. That's just like a really quick, crude way of doing it, but I think it's best that I've read online that when you do the tufts, you want to hold it with a metal thing on the background, so it gives it a better spread. That's pretty much how it works. Yeah, it's a bit thin. That PVA was definitely a bit thin. You know what I'm like for thinning stuff at the minute. What sort of models do you do, Andrew? Do you do bolt action, do you, or do you do like black powder and stuff, 40k? Oh, you're new to the hobby. Oh, wicked. What made you want to start? Oh, interesting bolt action. You got any local clubs around by you? Hope your wallet's ready. To be fair though, Liam, to be fair, we've played 40k, played Warhammer 40,000. And money wise, you can get a whole army for next to nothing compared to what you would pay for Warhammer 40,000. Not to say Warhammer 40,000 isn't any good. Enjoy it, but it can be quite costly. But that's what a lot of people first start with is 40k. Games Workshop being like the mainstream. Especially if you got Black Friday coming up. Warlord Games normally do some really good deals on Black Friday. What army are you thinking of going with, Andrew? It's good that 40 quid for that parachute army. It's cool as well though, Seb, because it's not just British. You can play them as Polish, so you get the transfers and the heads for the Polish in there as well. So you can have a Polish army for 40 quid as well, which is an absolute bargain, really. I keep forgetting about that. To be fair, probably two armies to get your kids into it. Do you know what? I've got who do you can get like I was saying, a British airborne for 40 quid, so you can do that British or Polish. You can also get an American airborne for 40 quid if I remember rightly. For 40 quid. But yeah, oh yeah, you've just seen that Africa Corps and 8th Army, I reckon. Yeah, definitely. I tell you what, if you hold off to like Black Friday on the 29th of November, last year I remember they did a really good deal on their 8th Army and Africa Corps on Warlord's website. They did like a box set for both, or it was buy one get one free box sets. It's up to you really. I'll be probably doing some purchasing around about then. I've got a German Africa Corps box set sitting right here. So I've got the models there to make all the squads up and the officer squads up. Sorry, I've also got a cheeky little Panzer III, and where is it? Warlord have just started. So if you bought the infantry boxes on their own, instead of having to buy all the bits separately, they do like support group bundles. So in here, I've got a mortar team, machine gun. I've got a officer with, I think there's a guy with him as well. Yes, another officer. Sorry, and I've got a radio operator / spotter. So that's all in there, and that's enough to make an army up. It's like your basic start off, really. Right. I feel like the 9-volt's going dead. Because it's not picking up as well as it was earlier. So the 9-volt could be on the way out. Liam will know what this is. It's from a 908 3 meter, Liam. Mains time equals fun time. Well, I've only got technically. I wonder why stores had run out. They actually run out of 9-volts. They better not, because I actually need some. Hello, whoever's just joined. Nice to meet you. Nice to see you. Tell you what, though, I'm looking forward to doing that Africa Corps Army. That will be pretty sweet when that gets done. Just hope this lasts for 2 more guys. We've got that medic I'm going to sort out in a minute. And just got this last infantry man for this squad. So if I can get that done before this 9-volt dies, that'll be superb. Rest in peace, Barry. You did your job. You did your job, Barry. You flocked like you've never flocked before. Oh, right. Where did we get to? Oh yeah, last guy there. Still can't get over Liam. Rest in peace, 9-volt Barry. Rest in peace indeed. There's literally flock everywhere. Disobedient conscript. Hello, if you've just joined. Good evening. Hope you're having a fine evening. I'm putting a question to everybody what they're up to with their hobby at the moment. If you want to get involved, let us know what you're all up to in your hobby. Cool. Right, manage that one. The question is, will it manage the medic? Right, so the medic. So I've got to get his decal, so let's try and get all the static off my hands, which is easier said than done. Right, so that's now, the hard coat's now dry. Bring this back over here. All right, let's try this. Easy to touch something large and metal. What, like the mains? Mains electric plug. Right. This is going to be trickier than I thought. Oh, there it is. Oh. Right, okay. So that seems to have gone on okay. Just trying to get this cross lined up. Yeah, there we go. All right, so you probably can't see too well, but I've got it on there. Just need to get it lined up properly. All right, okay. Leave that there to dry. It's on. Yes. Okay, that was a lot easier than I thought. That makes a change. Right, let's do the sniper team. Yeah, see, I kit bash that, Liam. I know it's not much for kit bash. He's got M1 Garand, but I nicked the sniper scope, the actual sniper scope, off one of my British powers on the sprue. So I've stuck a scope on the end of this M1 Garand, just so I could have. I had two models left over, so I thought, why not make a sniper team? Going to get a coffee. Going to get a coffee. Cheek of it. What do you reckon about that one, Seb? That was a good idea with the old sniper team. Got a couple of leftover models. Instead of having to pay for it, just make it up for a kit bash. Oh, there's flock everywhere. I'm going to be coughing flock up tomorrow, I think. Definitely, though, if you're serious, Andrew, about getting one of these, he's very messy. So I would definitely recommend doing it in like an enclosed space. If you can get a big cardboard box or something like that, you know, and wear a mask. I didn't bring mine upstairs, but wear a mask if you're going to be in an enclosed space like that, because it's going to go flying everywhere. It's worth it, but it's going to go flying. So just be prepared to have the Hoover on standby. You see my bit about the old kit bash sniper, Liam? Rest in peace, Dustbuster. This is definitely your worst nightmare, though, Liam, isn't it? Good job I didn't do this round your house the other day. And then wanted to see it working. Might have to, might have to, might have to bring it round. Here, RM, why don't you give it a try? Glue, paint, glue, flock, and what could go wrong? I'll tell you what can go wrong is what I just done then. Keep getting shot by this bloody 9-volt. Sniper team. I'll tell you what, let's put this in view a bit better so you can actually see what I've actually done. I've done the gun. I've done that squad. I've also done a machine gun team. Sniper team's getting done now. So that is what's been completed. I'll tell you what. Let's move the uncompleted ones out of the way. So it doesn't look so depressing. Let's move them over there. Get them out of the way. Get that gun moved up. It's nice to actually look at stuff you've actually achieved. There we go, that's better. Glue, paint and flock. So how long have you actually been doing the hobby then, Andrew? You say you're new. Are you quite new? Are we talking months? Are we talking a couple of weeks, maybe a year or something? Because I've only been doing it 2 years now. What about you, Seb? How long have you been back on it again since rediscovering the hobby? It's got to be a while. Feels like a while. Getting flock in my mouth now. Oh, that's horrible. Where's that mask when I need it? Right. So I'm just putting a medium on this decal. What that's going to do is it's just going to get rid of the shine from what do you call it? Think of the word in a minute. From the hard coat, that's it. And it says a medium. That's on there. Happy days. And next. Just took a long break. I used to play D&D and related things years ago. See, I never did. I always wanted to. I had some Warhammer when I was younger. Didn't know how to play it. Didn't know what it was, and just used to play with my brother and stuff. Just make our own little rules up and stuff like that. We never used to, play it properly. But so I was never really into the hobby. It was only because of Liam. We worked together, and I was looking at a Warhammer thing one day, and he goes, "Oh, do you like Warhammer?" Then I said, "Oh, I'm not really used to it. I've never played it and that." And he did the nice thing and said, "Oh, why don't you come round? Why don't you come round? Be a sales." He became a salesman for Games Workshop, basically. I think he was working on commission. He said, "Why don't you come round, have a game, see if you like it?" And I literally turned around and said to him, "Oh, when can I come round?" And he went, "When do you want to?" And I said, "As soon as possible." It was like 3 days later I came round. And he hasn't got rid of me since. All right, see how this one goes. Rest in peace, all the dollar cents. They don't call it plastic crap for nothing, Seb, do they? All right. Getting over the mortar. I was into airfix kits, practicing my old skills. Yeah, do you know what? That's one thing I did. That's one thing I did do at Christmas. I used to get the old airfix kits. I was never really good at that either. Didn't do that properly. I just ripped them off the sprue and glued them together and just painted it on like thick as anything. Called that done. But I'll tell you what is interesting. I did an airfix kit after about 6-7 months being back in the hobby, and oh my god, it was like awesomeness. It's a really easy kit as well. It's like a Hurricane, I think it was. That reminds me, actually, I need to dig that out because that could be a proxy, couldn't it, Liam, for the old airstrike? Could have that somehow in the vids. It's not a bad shout, actually. You looking at doing some of this stuff, or like building your own terrain and stuff, Andrew? Just like from scratch to build. Because I've got some gonna be putting on the channel very shortly how to make these and literally they take less than 5 minutes each to make, which is one of these. It's a bit big, this one, not gonna lie. I have got a little baby one here as well. Just try and keep it away from all the flock because I don't fancy getting it covered in flock. But if I just turn the light off quickly, I will show you. You've probably seen them online. Proper little smoke markers. Let's do the other one. They literally take five. That one there took me less than 5 minutes to make. That took me probably about 8 minutes from start to finish. That includes gluing, spray priming, everything. Literally takes no skill either. They're like the easiest things in the world, but they make such a difference to the game. They're just so cool. I'm absolutely fascinated with them at the minute. Get the lights back on. Oh yeah, good for Halloween as well, yeah. Definitely be putting it. I'll put a video up on how to do them because I've still got another 6 or how many have I got? No, another 4 to do. So I'll do a video how easy it actually was. They're really cheap to make as well. People sell them for like £8 each or something silly online. It's like, don't need to pay £8 for them. Oh yeah, cracking for tank wars, or if you've got a load of artillery and stuff, or if you've got a load of vehicles. Even simulate mortar hits is quite cool. Even if the mortar hit misses, you could you could stick a small one down within like, I don't know, 3 or 4 inches from it, just to simulate there's a hit, there's rounds incoming on it. Oh yeah, definitely more contrast. 100%. Africa Corps coming. That'll probably be my next one. With the Africa Corps. I am trying to work through literally every uniform. I've got a British Airborne one as well. That'll be coming. The problem is I've got all these videos to do, and it's getting just the single model that you need for that video. Just getting all the bits and bobs like that. I've had a few models donated to me and stuff like that. That's what I mean. If someone wants to do one specifically, I'll try and source the model from somewhere. So yeah, contrast definitely. I've done a video that's going to be going up. I've got it up. It's uploaded, ready to go for Thursday. I think it is. I did it either tomorrow or Thursday. I think it's Thursday. And that's like a time lapse sort of tank video. How to paint a certain tank. British camp. I think it's the Matilda. Painting it in European style camouflage. So you heard that first here. That's coming on Thursday. we're going. Just trying to think this week. I don't think we're actually playing a game this week. Not too sure yet. Polish, Hungarian, Italian, Finnish, Polish Airborne, 8th Army, Africa Corps, get cracking. Well, I can do the Africa Corps and the British Airborne. But yeah, I need more room, Seb. Jesus, I've got models coming out of my Jaxie. Yeah, we'll do. Cheers, man. Catch you later, yeah? Take it easy. Good to have you on here. Oh, I just found a model. I've just found 2 models. You know, I was looking for Germans, Seb. I've got a German there with some binocs. What is he from? He's got a bread bag as well. Okay. And I've got a German missing an arm as well. Okay. Finding models everywhere. Oh, coming out of everywhere. Every orifice going. Right, let's get this medic done. Mo content, Moco. Shut up, Seb. You do more content. You know I love bringing you content. Liam's got a video coming as well. Liam's got a video. Liam's doing one, so he can. He better crack on with that. That's what I'm going to say. He'll film it. I'll edit it. I keep telling Liam. I keep saying to him, the crowd want him. They're saying, "Where's Liam? Have you killed him?" Your view. We'll be filming right after I get your view counter up. It's not mine, it's ours. It's our channel, Liam. Remember, even though you are the quieter minority party, still both our channels. Just some of us pull their weight a bit more. Guest appearance. Mate, I'm buying you a t-shirt with Miniature Wargaming Warriors on it. Experience going steady. Has Laura even got a t-shirt yet? Of course she hasn't got a t-shirt. She hates models. You only get a t-shirt if you love models. I've got flock in my ear, flock in my hair, flock everywhere. Trying to get this flock out of here now. There's me tweezers. Typical, innit? I'll try and be organised and I can't find my tweezers. Okay, let's try with that. Oh, that's better. Got stuck a bit because of the old hard coat. That's the medic done as well. Okay, where is Sniper's assistant? Where is he? What have I done with him? It's actually a really good point. What did I do with him? Ah, there he is. May have watered somebody. Mate, you never water your paints down too much. Just put thinner coats on. That's the whole point. You need like 3 or 4 thin coats. You'll thank me. I promise you will thank me. You might hate me, but you'll thank me. More effort. Yeah, but then your models look better. But plus, then one thick coat. Well, you can see right there, mate. There's one thick coat. The whole range. This channel's the home of the one thick coat. Screw Duncan and his one thick coat tutorials. You come here to get your bolt action fix. People go, where'd you get your one thick coat fix from for bolt action? Oh, Miniature War Game of Warriors. Who else? It's just a standard response. I'll tell you one thing though, I do not want to go to work tomorrow. Shameful plug. You never know, Liam. You never know. One day the channel might be so big, people would be crazy if they've never heard of us. It would be nice. It'd be nice if I did this for a living. I'll tell you that much. Just playing with models all day, painting plastic. Right. Sniper team done. God, there is a lot of flock. Right, let's try rounding up some of this flock in a minute. See that pile? Look at it. Look at all that flock. I think let's get another machine gun. Let's get machine gun done. I'll tell you what though, the American rule with these, three machine guns per platoon is a pretty badass rule. Pretty badass indeed. Right. Seb, I can't remember. Did you say you were doing some hobbying or were you just watching? And how are you British coming along? Are they done yet? Get these all looking snazzy. Coming on quite well. No hobby now. Just staring at you. Cheers, mate. It's not a bit creepy in the slightest. What about you British though, mate? You done them yet or are you still working on them? Painting Roman feet. Proud of you, Gambo. Proud of you. You're getting some hobby done. I think I'm definitely going to do one of these again, though. Couple left to do as I can do a 1K Brit list. More warning next time. I know it was a bit of a spare at the moment thing. I was thinking a few hours ago. It's because I filmed a lot of videos today, see? Yeah, man. Early war Germans are really cool. I'll tell you what. I for my grenadiers, I'm gonna have to paint some more grenadiers, but I'm gonna have to just do rifles. Like I say, at the end of November, there's Black Friday. Hopefully, they'll do a sprue sale or something, and I can just get a couple more sprues worth, so I can get. Oh, nice. Pack 38. Yeah. Yeah, CD trick works well, man, and it's free. I definitely prefer them. Thing is, you can build up the base around it, Seb. You know, you can put some terrain and stuff on it just to fill it out, fill out the CD tray. But it's definitely better than sticking them on these circular bases. I don't like the circular bases for artillery pieces at all. Cool. We're coming up to 10 to 9. 2 hours into the stream. Probably got not very long left, probably. Oh, yeah, the square bases. Yeah. Square bases are cushy. So, I mean, I've done that with the artillery. Looks a lot better. Gluing away, gluing away. You got some the resin bases I got off eBay are cool though. I got 3 today 60mm round should look cool with the HMG teams. Oh yeah, definitely. 100%. 100%. Oh, I found a green cable. There it is. Do. 9-volt shock again. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. Look at my arms. Look. Look at it. Covered in flock. Look at me. Just flock everywhere. I'll bring this round then, Liam. Yeah, I'll bring the flocking station round when we play next, just so I can do some flocking while I'm at yours. The flock ult. Yeah, I feel like it. It's gonna be stuck in my hair for weeks. Not coming anywhere near my house. Tell you what, I might play the Americans next time, you know. We'll bring them in as a small detached force because, or we do a big 2,000 point a game because 1,000 points for Americans, 1,000 point at British. Because I would quite like to use these now they're done. Oh, hang on, no. Actually, you can play the Americans. I'm going to play the 88. Oh, mate, what a gun! I can't wait to use that gun. I literally cannot wait. You watch though, 100%. You'll roll a 6 and with a mortar or something. I'll have to hide it from you and use it as an indirect howitzer. It's better than the ZIS-3 gun. It's like ZIS-3's got nothing on me. $192 for it, veteran. So minus 40 points for regular, I think. I will confirm that though. I will check my book. Just give me a minute. Oh, he's Germany. There it is. Let's have a look. It's not even under anti-tank, it's under anti-aircraft. That's what I mean. Anti-aircraft vehicles. There it is there. 128 points in experience, 160 regular, 192 veteran, 7-man team. One super heavy anti-tank gun on a rotating platform. So in other words, it doesn't have to use a advanced move, I don't think, to pivot. So can do 360 arc. May add a spotter for 10 points. Them the rules. So it's got gun shield, team weapon, fixed, flak, and versatile. This weapon can also be fired as a medium howitzer. So the classic German 88 was originally developed as a heavy anti-aircraft weapon and first saw combat during the German intervention in the Spanish Civil War. It developed its reputation as a tank killer during the North African campaign when Rommel's use of anti-tank screens caused the British armour many losses. It was a large weapon mounted upon a circumform platform with detachable wheels, but it could also be used with a trailer as it needed. Its time-fused anti-aircraft shell also made it lethal as conventional artillery. There you go. Oh yeah, you could take a you could take a Pack 40 as well. Yeah, you can take a Pack 40 with it. So yeah, it's a game changer, mate. It's expensive, don't get me wrong, but to have a super heavy anti-tank gun on the field for 192 points, you know, that's Tiger territory, that is. So just get the 88 and be happy forever. Absolutely. Go on a trailer. Yeah, it goes on a trailer, mate. It can be towed. So you can tow it with a half track. Yeah, there's a trailer. There is a trailer. I'm sure there is. I'm going to double check it now. Let me just look at one of the half-track profiles. It'll tell you what it can tow. Yeah, so in the half-track here, it can tow light, medium howitzer, light, medium, or heavy anti-tank guns, or light or heavy anti-aircraft gun. I think it comes under heavy anti-aircraft gun. Just have a quick look. I think there is specifically a vehicle. Yeah, there's a SDKFZ 7 half-track. It can any anti-tank gun, howitzer, or anti-aircraft gun. So that can tow everything. Oh yeah, absolutely. You play bolt action a lot, motorcycle, do you? No, it's medium howitzer, dude, not light. Yeah, it's not a light howitzer. So it's a medium howitzer and a super heavy anti-tank gun. Not on Gretel Spy, must be out of date. Yeah. Battle Scribe be out of date. To be fair, if it's a point change or something like that, it might be in the FAQ, but I doubt it. It would make sense. It's a super heavy anti-tank gun. You're a subscriber, motorcycle, are you? Or did you see the notification on the bolt action page? Liam rolls up a mouse. Oh, classic. Mate, if he's got a mouse model and hasn't told me, I'll be very upset because he should have done an unboxing for it. And no, he's not allowed to proxy it. Unless it's got a T34 chassis. Proxy for a break. Pure coincidence. Just watched the battle report by you guys and got back to the starting page, and this was suggested. Oh, cheers. Did you like the battle report? Stalingrad campaign. Yes, I liked it. A little long, but great background noise. That's precisely what it's there for. It is long. Don't get me wrong. But we do them long on purpose. We like to show you every twist and turn of the whole game. So you see everything, literally see everything. So you got the choice. If you want to skip it, you can. But it does make good background stuff for painting, because you can definitely tell when excitement's happening, because my voice goes up about 20 decibels and Liam just goes quiet. And you hear me swear a lot. Yeah, we've got plenty more battle reports on the channel. There's loads. I'm vlogging on YouTube. Want me to teach you some more words? Yeah. Yeah, that'd be good. To be fair, I was just in character if I was playing the Germans. It depends who was playing the Germans, so I was probably just in character at the time. We like the use of controversial as well. Controversial! Liam's very controversial. Aren't you, Gambo? That's the bazooka done. Yeah, no worries, buddy. Have a good one. Cheers for coming on. I like controversial. No place for cookie cutters. Place of plastic. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, don't forget to sub, bud, if you want. That'd be really cool. Take it easy, yeah. Yep. Cheers, buddy. Thanks very much. See you around. Liam loves a bit of controversial, doesn't he? Oh, we're getting there. We are getting there. Before you go for a sub. You're fucking dreadful. Oh, beep. Welcome to the sub club. Fucking jeez. Oh, beep. I've got all this time without swearing. All this time. Oh, you gambo. I'm going to have to go in the editor after now and get rid of it before I upload it. Twice as well. What minute time is this in? 2 hours, 22 minutes. So it's just before then. At least I'll know roughly where it is. Ah! Dropping models left, right, and centre here. Got PVA. Oh, mate, I'm green. I've literally turned green. God, I don't want to be doing this 2 days in a row. Laura's going to come home and think I've turned into the Incredible Hulk. Damn me, go on. How can I? You're an admin. Oh, yeah, I can. Of course I can. He did sub as well. Nearly at 250. Nearly at 250. I think we're 244 subs now. So we're doing all right. All right. More flock. Giveaway at 250. No, not a giveaway at 250. I said giveaway at 1,000. I'll tell you what it is, though. Actually, if I'm quick enough, I can show you. Yeah, I'm still here. I'm still on the stream. So I don't want YouTube saying I'm not there. I'm here. Yeah, I'm still here. Oh, goodness me. Right. How about that for a giveaway at 1,000? Plus some little extras. That there is a Dick Winters model. Yeah, his flocking trousers indeed. Look at these. Look at these trousers, mate. I'm green all over. Green. That's at 1,000 subs. Right. I think we have to wrap it up there anyway, guys. So thank you very much for coming this evening. It's been a pleasure having you company. But I must dash because it is like 9:10 and I need a shower and I've got work tomorrow. But we've done well. We've done 2 hours and 25 minutes. And it's been really good having you guys here as well. So, yeah, well, thanks very much. And we'll definitely be doing another one of these. It's been good fun, actually. Really good fun. Really enjoyed it. But, yeah, thanks for watching. I've managed to get all this done. And see you again very soon. Look out for that next video on the old Matilda. Take it easy. Bye-bye.